How to keep my baby awake while nursing. Now, it can be very frustrating and it can worry you whether or not baby's getting enough if they're falling asleep while they're nursing. So today I'm going to talk about how to keep baby awake and how to know that baby's getting enough to eat. Are you ready? Let's go.
Hi Mommy, my name is Mary Cahill and I'm a certified lactation counselor. I help mommies like you to be confident and successful in their breastfeeding journey.
Your newborn baby needs to eat 8 to 12 times a day. That's every 2 to 3 hours. And if you're lucky, you might get a 4-hour stretch at night. Now, a lot of babies will wake up and turn their heads, smack their lips, maybe chew on their hand to let you know that they're getting hungry. But quite often, a newborn in that first week to 2 weeks might need you to wake them up. Now, congratulations on your baby, and I have other videos on breastfeeding your newborn and older babies that you can check out. But I also have a group called the Milky Way Inner Circle that's a private support group. And if you want more information on that, I'll put it in the description if you want to check that out, how to join. So now to waking your baby up. If your baby is extra sleepy, sometimes a jaundiced baby is extra sleepy. So if your baby is jaundiced, and that's where their skin looks a little yellow, and you need to know more about jaundice, I have a video on jaundiced babies, and I'll link it here if you want to come back and check it out. It's important to know about jaundice, to keep an eye on it, but 50% of babies are jaundiced, and it's usually not a big deal, but it is something to keep an eye on. So now if your baby is nursing and they seem like they're falling asleep, sometimes it seems like it and they're really not. So baby will do a little bit of a suck, swallow action and kind of a little bit of break, suck, swallow. So to see that they're swallowing, you can see on the side of their neck and you can hear the swallowing. So I'm going to watch for that. But you'll see their jaw and their cheek kind of a little bit of a quivering when they're doing a little suction action and then swallowing. So if after a few seconds you're not seeing the swallowing action, then you'll need to kind of start to wake baby up. Now, if baby has been 2 hours and you're just now trying to wake baby up to eat and they just won't wake up, and you're doing some gentle things to wake them up that I'll show you here in a second, but if they won't, don't get stressed. Go on to the 3-hour point. And then if baby won't wake up at that point, you might need to work a little harder. But at the 4-hour point, then you really want to get serious about waking baby up at that point. And sometimes it seems kind of mean, but we got to get baby woken up. So now if baby's not waking up, if they're in your arms and they're in that cute little outfit and they're in a snuggly blanket and mommy's arms and your breast is warm and cozy and you would want to just go to sleep too. So sometimes you need to undress baby down to just their diaper. And then maybe even a really light blanket to get them so that they're not so warm and snuggly. So just down to the diaper, okay? Then you'll want to tickle baby just a little bit to help to wake them up. So tickle the top of their head, just a little tickle so you can see, and sometimes you'll start to see them suckle again. Down their cheek and baby's back. Usually you see a little tickle action there in their arm. You just want to work a little bit of light tickling massage to wake baby up, and usually that's all that it takes. Down their leg, and if baby really won't wake up, you can take a cool wet washcloth and just barely tickle their toes with it, and that will help to wake baby up. Now, if it's gone on about 4 hours and getting more serious, then you can take baby and lay them down flat on a flat, hard surface, and that usually wakes them up pretty quick. And take that cool washcloth again and dab a little bit all over baby just to try to help to wake them up. Changing their diaper helps to wake them up too. So sometimes you'll start to nurse baby and then they fall asleep. That's a good time to change their diaper and to burp baby to get them to wake up again. Now, when you go to burp baby, if they're falling asleep easily and you go to burp baby, when baby is on your shoulder, it's really warm and cozy when you're burping baby. And sometimes that doesn't help to wake them up to nurse on the other side. It helps them to go to sleep, and we don't really want that. So sometimes it's better to burp baby with your hand holding baby like so, and it burping down here in your lap, okay? You're supporting baby's head and burping baby good there. It's just not quite so warm and cozy, but it gets them to burp, okay? A little rubbing on the back and get them to burp. So kind of changing the diaper again in the middle, or at least if they're not wet, undo the diaper so that they start to wake up just a little bit. Now, to know that baby's getting enough, you're going to count wet diapers, and you're always going to count wet diapers forever, that you're going to know that baby's getting enough, because there will be things in the future that will make you think that you don't have enough breast milk and baby's not getting enough when really they are. And the key to that is if baby has 6 or more wet diapers every 24 hours, you know they're getting enough to eat. Now, that's from day 6 and older. So if this is your newborn, they're not going to have 6 diapers on day 1 or day 2. So this is how we're going to tell. A 1-day-old baby is going to have 1 or more wet diapers that first 24 hours. A 2-day-old baby is going to have 2 or more. 3-day-old baby, 3 or more, all the way up to day 6. And then from then on, 6 days and older, 6 wet diapers or more every 24 hours. And that's how you can be sure that baby's getting enough to eat. I hope this video was super helpful for you, mommy, and that you're able to wake your baby up easily to nurse. If it was, could you give me a thumbs up? Congratulations on your new baby, and if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you just as soon as possible. Thanks, mommy. You got this.